Okay, so welcome back. So I'm here with Alex again. So we've been talking about business and being around the right kind of people and how to get educated and how to sort of change other people's lives as a result. And my life's been massively improved by this as well. And I've been able to improve both my health and my fitness as a result of meeting people on the same journey as well. But the financial rewards are massive. And I often ask when I'm on stage, I says, who says money doesn't buy happiness? And like one or two hands go up. I says, poor people do, because they use it as an excuse. They think that they've got to be either rich or happy. They can't be both. And as I said, I've been rich, I've been poor, I've been happy, and I've been sad, but it's far more comfortable to cry in a Mercedes than it is on a bicycle. So as a result of the money that I've been able to make with this as well, and it's really not about the money, it's about the value I can bring to other people as well. And I'm spending time now with my family. I'm still blessed to have both my mum and dad around, and I've got two boys now. So I've got a 12-year-old and a 16-year-old, and for me the most important thing is to spend quality time with them as well. So for example, just last week I was on a cruise. So you mentioned Ronaldo and Messi. I was actually on a cruise around Tenerife and around the Canaries, and we stayed in Madeira where Ronaldo's from. There's a Ronaldo museum. So I was having an experience with my son there where he went into the museum. He's doing keepy uppies with him. It was my mum's first ever flight, first time on a cruise, and I'm able to do that now, and the reward you get as an individual to be able to help that out is massive. So it's a great life, and I'm getting to travel the world now as well. So I know you're living a great life now, always smiling every time I see you, always full of high energy and so on. So is this thing worth it? What are you doing with your life now?
Yes, it's working. It's worth it like crazy. We talked a few time ago about Ronaldo and Messi and football. So if I'm a spectator, as I told, being on a bar talking to my friends about football, now I can afford to buy a ticket on No Camp, and I can go there to see the match. I can pay a VIP ticket, and I can spend some time in the official play or something. So the life is completely different right now. If I'm watching with my daughter something, and she said, I would like to ski, we go in Austria and we ski on the top of the mountain. And it's not only that you can do things, it's how you feel knowing that you have no constrictions around you.
Yes.
You can afford everything because your business is working. And what is pretty cool in online is the business is working 24 hours a day. Yeah. Doesn't matter if I'm traveling or if I'm sleeping, half of the planet is awake and they are interact with my business. They are buying, they are doing different stuff. So I can this is, I think, we call a laptop lifestyle.
Yeah.
In online space, you can do whatever you want to because the business is working 24/7 without or with you. I think Robert Kiyosaki had that cash flow quadrant where divided the income stream in four quadrants. And you have on the left quadrant the working, the employee, self-employed, and on the right quadrant you have owners and investors. And of course, of his presentation, the goal is to be investor. And what is the difference between investor and owner? An owner cannot leave the business for a while and the business will have the same versus investor can do whatever he wants with his time because the money working for him 24/7. So this this type of lifestyle is thanks to this concept. The money is working for us 24/7. Doesn't matter if I'm skiing with my daughter or if we spend time on a cruise.
Yeah, for sure.
Even if we don't have a Wi-Fi connection, the business is working 24/7.
Yeah.
So having this comfort, and this is the real comfort, to know that money is working for me. I can do whatever I want. In the first 14 days of this year, I made a complete circle of the planet.
Okay.
I never thought about that because I never dreamed about. In one day, I will travel around the world. It's not about money. In my previous real estate business, I worked like 14 hours a day. Doesn't matter how much money. I couldn't, even Saturday was a day when customers are off the work and they are visiting the houses and they are buying and so on and so on. So I worked like 6 days a week, 14 hours. And I had calls also Sunday.
Of course, wow.
Okay, so that lifestyle versus I'm staying here in London with you, enjoying life, and then I'm going to fly to Chicago. My business is working right now. When I'm talking, yesterday I made a webinar, an online presentation for like a few hundred people, and they are during the presentation. I got an email. I forgot to close my email, and I got a cha-ching email. My business telling me that I made $1,250.
Wow. It's always nice when that happens.
I didn't work. I just made a presentation for people, and telling them, sharing them some strategies. I got this bomb, and I mentioned, okay, I got an email. Oh, I made $1,150. So this is the power of lifestyle with a 24/7 cash machine for your life.
Love it. And yeah, I respect everything you do as well, because I know you've been over in America recently. You've flown over here to help teach a few people at this event that we've got right now. And I know you've got to shoot off in a few minutes because you're actually flying to Chicago right after this as well. So that's the freedom that this business brings. So it's beautiful that you can just jump on a plane, be wherever you want to be, and like I say, your business carries on.
Because it's my decision. I'm passionate about this. I know it's working. If it's working for me, I'm having a lot of people. I'm seeing a lot of people having good results. And this is nobody forced me. If I don't want to go to Chicago, and I don't want. If I want to stay with you here another week, I can do that. Nobody is forcing me to do anything. This is I think the ultimate freedom to do exactly whatever you want to. If I want to speak and help people, I'm gonna go there. But if not, I'm gonna take a rest or something.
Sounds good. Listen, Alex, thanks for your time today. I know you've got to get on the plane, so I won't keep you any longer. Thanks for your time. Take care. See you soon.